Hey there, and welcome back to my channel, Weirdly O.C.D. I wanted to give you, I wanted to give you a quick update on my place of employment and their response to the coronavirus. Now, a couple weeks ago, I put up a video called Why I'm Scared to Go to Work, and in that video, I explained just that, why I was scared to go to work, because I felt that the company that I am working for did not have the best response to the coronavirus. They were more reactive than proactive, but I wanted to be fair and give you a real, honest update of what's going on. So, I am no longer really scared to go to work. I don't look forward to it with what's going on, but I'm not as worried or fearful about it as I was just a couple weeks ago when I made that video. So, as you can see from the thumbnail, one thing that we have been provided with is face masks. I wear it from the moment I clock in to the moment I clock out. We have an abundance of them, thank God. So that is good. We've also been supplied with a good amount of hand sanitizer, along with a bunch of different disinfectant wipes and sprays and different cleaners. All of this at which we didn't have just a couple of weeks ago. Also, we've been provided with plexiglass at the registers. So, I'm not a huge fan of the plexiglass. Granted, it is somewhat of a barrier between us and the public, but at the same time, I don't feel like it's a good enough barrier between us and the public. There are still gaps on either side of the plexiglass. Especially like towards the pin pad, where there is no plexiglass. So if a customer were to sneeze or cough or whatever, that could still get into your area because the plexiglass doesn't actually span the entire width of the checkout counter. It covers maybe a little over half. Granted, that's an improvement from where we were 2 weeks ago, so I guess beggars can't be choosers, right? Now I will say that we have had one employee test positive for the coronavirus. It was not due to working at our store. It was because she had another job that she was working at, which was a nursing home, and at the time of her being tested, they had 5 COVID-19 related deaths. So I guess you could almost say it was inevitable that she was going to get it. Now I have checked in with her and she seems to be doing okay. She gave me some of the symptoms that she's been having. I'm not going to disclose really any of that because I feel like that's kind of her personal thing, which I know I just told you that she has it, but yeah, I guess it's just not really my place to say like the kind of symptoms she's having. They're not great. Thankfully, she's not in the hospital or anything. She's just self-quarantining at home. It's been close to 2 weeks now since she's been at our store. But however, I was the last person to work with her before she went on her self-quarantine. But I am happy to report that I have no symptoms whatsoever. I don't have any fever. I have no tightness in my chest, no respiratory issues other than kind of, I guess you could say, my normal respiratory issues because depending on certain things I do get short of breath and a little winded, as I know a lot of times you can hear on the camera, and a lot of people have commented on in videos. And in case you're new here, just FYI, I was born 2.5 months premature, so my lungs never fully developed. So I think that's why I kind of have that heavy breathing on the camera, especially when I'm close to the camera. You're really going to hear it then. But that would be why. But I'm also happy to report that I would say probably 85%, maybe 90 even, percent of customers are coming into our store with some sort of face covering on. Whether it's a medical mask like what I have here, or it's a bandana, or it's something that they've sewn together. At least I think now people are taking this a lot more seriously than they were 2-3 weeks ago, which is good. And I know not everybody, but I know a lot of people have the thought of, well, I'm not going to wear a face mask because I'm not going to get sick. I'm young. I don't feel sick. Things like that. The face mask isn't to help prevent you from getting sick. It's to help you prevent from getting others sick. So if you're coughing or sneezing or whatnot, those respiratory droplets that are coming out of your mouth are not going into the air and coming into contact with other people. That is the purpose of a face mask. So if you wear one, you're saving many lives, especially if you have COVID-19. Now, a lot of people I know feel perfectly fine, have no symptoms, but have tested positive for it. So, you could feel 100% and still have it. You could be a carrier for it. But wearing that mask will help save a lot of other people that you come into contact with. Just a little, before you know, shooting star symbol, insert here, piece of information. But anyway, I just wanted to give you an update on what was going on at my place of employment. Like I said, I'm not too worried about it anymore because, like I said, I'm wearing my face mask. We have hand sanitizer. I have a little bottle of hand sanitizer that I carry around with me. We are washing our hands. We're not signing for deliveries. The delivery drivers are signing for us, so we're not touching their equipment or their pens or anything like that. So there have been protocols put in place. Supplies have been delivered and continue to be delivered. So I'm happy to report that. And because of that, I'm not as worried about going to work as I was when I made that first video. So with that, that is it for this video. Just wanted to give you a quick update because I know some people expressed a little bit of concern in the comments of that video. So I just want to give an update on what was going on. Now, as far as what the next month, 2 months, 6 months look like, who knows? I know we're all in this together. I know that some states are supposedly planning on lifting stay-at-home bans either this week or next week or beginning of May. Honestly, in my own opinion, and I know everybody has free will, but this is just my opinion, as I said, I would very much caution you to keep practicing social distancing, keep washing your hands, using hand sanitizer if you can find it. Trust me, I know that it's hard to find. We haven't gotten it in probably 3 weeks. Wearing a face mask or a covering when going out to help prevent the spread of anything. Even just during cough cold season, I think it's a good idea to be wearing a face mask so you're not spreading that. Now, I know we have vaccines for the flu and things like that, So that's why it's not so rampant as the coronavirus. But hopefully here soon, but who knows really when, we will have a vaccine for the coronavirus. But when things do open back up, I just urge that you please just take a little extra precaution. Just because the governors say, hey, we can all go back to dining into restaurants, and hey, we can all go back to gatherings of more than 10 or 50 people, doesn't mean that the coronavirus magically just disappeared into thin air. It's still out there. It's just that either the governors feel that the numbers have not spiked in a certain amount of time, that they're comfortable with opening things back up, or they're comfortable that businesses are going to put things into place to make sure that people social distance and are practicing those things that we need to be practicing to hopefully curb this thing and head it off and get it under control. But with that, that is it for this video. And thank you very much for always watching, commenting, interacting. I greatly appreciate it. And there will be a part 2 of the Spring Clean Kitchen video coming up, I will say Wednesday. And then next weekend I will have 2 videos up. One on Saturday and one on Sunday. I don't know what rooms I'm going to do yet because I haven't filmed them. But there will be 2 videos up that weekend, next weekend. So look forward to that. And I look forward to hearing from you in the comments on this video and all my videos because I love interacting with you and hearing your opinions. So also I will be posting a new question of the week in the community tab. So look for that probably tomorrow. And I will see you all later. Stay safe, stay healthy, and if you can, stay home. Have a great day. Bye-bye.